birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys coming off their first loss of the year, don't want to fall to 500 here. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Oh, the football's loose. The Cowboys scoop it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Shipley. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the pistol, here's Shipley. He's rocks, that ball's free. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Oh, they got that one back, partner, but that is way too close for comfort. They nearly lost their 2nd fumble to begin this game.
And you know what I'm picturing right now? This defense. They spend the week studying these offensive guys and those that are ball security offenders. They put it in harm's way so defenses take advantage, and that's exactly what this crew is doing.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 22, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
We've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. We'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed to his running back. Running down the left side. To the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hurts to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
The full left side finds Burden. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. From the gun, Shipley gets it. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Left, Diomanda makes the grab. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A pickup of 17, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. We'll hear from the pistol. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboy first down.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Algier gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Now, that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Prescott again. Completed here to Tolbert. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the red zone on 1st. On screen here to Blue. And they'll get
look like much on the stat sheet, this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throwing again, Prescott. Looking underneath for Algier. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's Algier on third. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Play action, Hurts has it. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 49.
On the give, here's Shipley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. First play's a design run. Give them a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Dak. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on third down. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again is Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Another throw for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. It's on 1st down. He's got Smith again. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Cowboys 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen,
Our
take it
look
away.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Javonte Williams. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Raiders have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. From there, why don't we go out to the Space City of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the New York Jets. And this is the Jets quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. This one is at the half with the Jets looking for a third straight win after an opening week loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. This one is now at halftime, and it's the Packers with the lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They give to Shipley, running left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
Again, it's Shipley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Left, Diomano makes the grab. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, Prescott. Connects with his back, Algier. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shipley now up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Completed to his running back. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off now to Shipley. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great, set. No time.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Headed out right. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
63.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys offense headed out there. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Eagles send running back Will Shipley getting back to work. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a fourth consecutive touchdown drive. Shipley on the give, headed left. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Now a run by Shipley. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The turn starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Yeah, here we go!
Dak off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it's second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff for Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Eagles' 44.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cowboys 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and running back Will Shipley getting back to work. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Some great give here to Shipley. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun is Prescott. He's him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Eagles take over.
The Eagles and running back Will Shipley getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. No touch.
This is Shipley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards.
And goes to the hurry up here. Prescott here from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Shipley. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 45, Cowboys 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. It kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
No touch it. No touch.
It's on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles close to beginning the year 4-0. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great. No.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Eagles keep running away with this. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Eagles 52, Cowboys 17. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
42-yard line.
1st and 10, Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Now a handoff to Algier. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Delta.
Hurts a chance for running here. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.